Hello dear students of class 4th, this is Samreen here with the video of English 2nd as we have been doing lesson number 4 and I have already given you 2 videos of that. Okay, so today again we are going to continue the same chapter as some of the exercises are remaining as well as question answers. So please open your book and first we'll be doing the remaining exercises and I'll be giving you some homework also. So please open your book and start your work. So students, as in the last video, I have already started future tense, okay, that is on page number 59, and today we will be doing the last exercise from the same topic on page number 61, okay. So here you can see exercise number 4. Here you have to identify the proper future tense, okay. Can you spot the sentence that show ongoing action in the future? Put a tick against them. Ongoing action means the action will be continuing in the future for a long time, okay. So the first one is we will drive to school tomorrow, and the second one is we will be driving to school at 8 o'clock. So here it is written we will be driving, means this is an ongoing action. Second one, we will be driving, is the correct answer, okay. As in the next one also you can see in B part, we will play when the recess bell rings, okay, means हम खेलेंगे. And in the next sentence we will be playing during recess, or हम खेलते रहेंगे during recess. So there is a difference between both the sentences. So here also second one is the correct one. So in the boxes you have to tick in your book. Now come to exercise number 5, where you have to complete these sentences to show what you will be doing at these times, okay. So here you can write anything by your own, as you can see what I have filled. In first one you can see I will be doing my homework at 5 o'clock this evening, okay. Means tomorrow, today means morning, you means morning itself you are saying the sentence that today, means this evening means today's evening 5 o'clock you will be doing homework. So you can write like this, I will be doing my homework, okay. Or anything else you can write that I will be having my tea or whatever. Next one, I will be dash at 9 o'clock tonight. So 9 o'clock you can write down that I will be having my dinner, this one. Or one thing you can write down that I will be watching news, or anything else you can write down. It is not compulsory to write down this one only. Next one you can see the last one, that I will be dash at midnight. Obviously midnight so everyone will be sleeping only, so I will be sleeping at midnight. So these are this is your last exercise on page number 61. Now next one, there is one actually letter I am showing you on next page. Please turn your page number 62. You can see here, write well, okay. So we have already discussed, I have already explained you the chapter, okay, the hero of Harlem, and according to that only you have to fill these columns. But I won't suggest you to fill in the book, you have to do in your fair notebook with pencil, okay, because this is your homework, and if there will be mistakes so you can correct, okay. So in the next video I'll surely give you the means this letter, but it doesn't mean that you are not going to write down. You also have to write down, you also have to use your mind, okay. So the question is, imagine that you are Hans. You have studied about the boy in the story, and that your grandparents lived in Amsterdam, okay, and write a letter to them describing the adventure you had on the evening that you saved the town, right. Hans saved the town, right. So you have to imagine that you are Hans, and same incident you have to write to your grandparents, okay. So these are the means hints. For example, your address, date, that will be very easy for you. Salutation is already written here. Then greeting, what greeting you are going to write down. Body, what will be the body means what you are going to write down in the letter. Last evening what happened, then on the way home what happened. So what I did, okay, means what Hans did here. Then luckily what happened, for example Mr. Jensen came, right. Then now everything is fine, like that you can write down. And then closing one you can write down, then when you are coming, or I am very eager to meet you, like that, to your grandparents. And then your first name, and then you can close the letter. Okay, so I have already given you the hint and I hope you all have understood. Please try to write down by your own. Okay, now dear students, we will be starting from reference to context question answers. Okay, so here are your reference to context questions. So like same you have to write lines while dash 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 and then filling. Okay, so I hope that you all have opened the book before watching, okay, this video. So the lines are like, while the wind turned her windmills and the rain watered the tulip, the strained and swollen dikes kept filling. Okay, so the question is, apart from the dikes, which two other things mentioned in the lines tell us where the story is set? Okay, so the answer is the windmill and tulips are also mentioned. Okay, now come to the next question. B question, you can see here, what does the author mean by saying the dike were swollen? So the answer is, the author meant, okay, the author meant that the dike was getting filled with water. Okay, next question. What did Hans wonder when he saw the dikes? Okay, so the answer is, Hans was worried. Here you can see, Hans was worried and wondered who would repair the dike if something went wrong, because his father was out of the town. Okay, now come to the next reference to context, that is, my lad. Okay, said Mr. Jensen, first I will take you home and then I will tell everyone of the boy who saved the town. Okay, so this is the line after saving the town. So the question is, where was Mr. Jensen when he said these lines? So Mr. Jensen was standing near Hans and the dike which had hole. So student, between had and hole, please write down the also which had the hole. Okay, please write down the also in between. Next one, question number B, who did Mr. Jensen call my lad? Okay, why did he want to get him home? So dear students, this question number 1, I want you to write down by your own. Why did who did Mr. Jensen call my lad? So you can write down, Mr. Jensen called my lad to Hans. Okay, to whom? To Hans. This you can write by your write down by yourself. Instead of call, you will write down called. Okay, Mr. Jensen called my lad to Hans. Okay, and the next question is that why did he want to get him home? Because he wanted to get him home because Hans was out in the cold for a long time. This is your answer. Next question is, there are 3 options as you can see in your book. I hope all are having book, that this line shows that Mr. Jensen was, so the answer is proud of the boy. So this you don't have to write in the notebook, you can directly tick in your book, make a tick in your book. Next question number D, what do you think Mr. Jensen told people of Harlem? Question, please write down. So the answer is, Mr. Jensen would tell the people of Harlem how the young boy Hans saved the entire city. Saved the entire city. Okay, now come to next, read, reflect and write. Read, reflect and write. Students, please write down question number 5 and then you can write down answer number 5. Question number 5 is, list the words and phrases from the story that describe the weather. So weather, what kind of weather was? Rainy, spring, then rain, hard rain, okay, piercing, then cold wind, cold rain, then rain kept pelting. This is pelting, P-E-L-T-I-N-G. Okay, now as you can see, question number 6 in your book, the question is, why do you think Mr. Jensen was always very happy when Hans came to visit? So Mr. Jensen enjoyed telling Hans stories, okay, about how things were long ago. पहले की चीज़ें कैसी थी वो ये स्टोरीज किसको सुनाते थे? हंस को. So this is your question number 5, answer number 5 and 6. Now come to question number 7 and 8. Okay, so here you can see students, question number 7. First let me read the question. Do you think The Hero of Harlem is a good title for the story? Give a reason to support your answer. Suggest another subtitle for the story. Okay, so dear students, this is your question and the answer is, I think the title is a good title because the story talks of a young hero who saved the city of Harlem. Okay, this is your first answer. Then we have already given the reason also why we like this answer, because why we like this title, because the boy who saved the city, and obviously we will call the boy hero. But here is one another question, that is suggest another subtitle for the story. So student, this another subtitle please write down by your own. Do by your own. Okay, any other title suggest and write down in your notebook by your own. So whenever you will be coming for checking, okay, I will see what have you written. Okay, in 7th question there is one more question that you have to give one another title for the story. Now come to question number 8. Question number 8 is, list 2 qualities of Hans that you admire. How do Hans' actions in the story show us that he has these qualities? So the question is, we have to give 2 qualities and we have to give means examples also, actions also we have to tell from the story. So the answer is 2 qualities of Hans that we admire would be his kindness and bravery. In the story we see, this is the another answer, okay, we see that Hans is a very kind boy as he goes way out to the edge of the town just to deliver some food to Mr. Jensen, who is not able to take care of himself. And he is also brave because we see that he is the one who stopped the water from seeping in through the hole in the dike. Okay, so this is your answer number 8. I hope it is clear to everyone. Those who are attending live classes and those who are watching videos, I am very much sure that they are very well aware about the chapter and they have understood what happened in the story. Okay, and if somebody has missed that one, you can watch the video. Video is already there where I have explained the chapter. Okay, so students, till here please complete your work. In the next video there are remaining things in the chapter. Okay, so I'll be giving in the next video. So please still here, that is all for today I suppose, and please complete your work and take care.